Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly keep your mobile phones on silent during the function. Hello, freshers of NIFT KANNUR 2024. We warmly welcome you all on the first day of the orientation program. We are your hosts for the event. I am Ashley. I am currently in the 4th year and I belong to the Knitwear Design Department.
I am Divya, currently in 2nd year, Department of Fashion Management Studies. We are delighted to welcome our new students, esteemed faculties and distinguished guests. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter for our students. We have a series of events planned to ensure you feel right at home. We have a 3-day orientation program. Today is the first day. All the details regarding the program are in the token collected from the foyer. Today's inaugural ceremony will be held from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. followed by a tea break. After the tea break, from 11 a.m. to 11:20 a.m., there will be an introduction to the NIFT team.
Lunch will be provided from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. After lunch, students are requested to proceed to room number 105 on the first floor for CMS registration. Room number details are in the token collected. For lunch after ceremony, all are requested to proceed towards the mess. Before we move on to the inauguration, I ask you all to give a huge round of applause to yourselves for being here today. We are so proud of you and welcome to the NIFT family.
Now, to begin with our inaugural ceremony, I would like to invite you, our director, Sir Colonel Akhil Kumar Kulshrestha, our campus academic coordinator, Professor Dr. Afroz Farid, our foundation program CC, Assistant Professor Ms. Anusha Arun. I request our dignitaries to grace the stage and light the lamp of knowledge. I also invite Link CAC and all course coordinators to join the stage for the lamp lighting ceremony.
I also request the student to join the dais to light the lamp.
This symbolic act represents the lighting of our minds and the start of the bright academic journey. Please step forward to the stage for the lamp lighting.
I request everyone to please rise. Thank you everyone. To speak a little about our prestigious institution, The National Institute of Fashion Technology, set up in 1986 under the Ministry of Textiles, Government of India, is a statutory institute governed by the NIFT Act 2006. Bringing in a wide range of aesthetic and intellectual orientation, the early instructors included leading progressive scholars from the Fashion Institute of Technology, New York, US. NIFT, a premier academic institute of design, management and technology, aims at establishing the benchmark of quality of professionals that go to the fashion industry. It offers a learning experience of the highest standards in fashion pertaining to design, management and technology. NIFT is a pioneering institute of fashion education in the country and has been in the vanguard of providing professional human resources to the textile and apparel industry. NIFT today has spread its wings across the length and breadth of the country. Through its 19 professionally managed campuses, National Institute of Fashion Technology provides an excellent environment to its students from different parts of the country to achieve their highest potential through the programs offered.
Now about NIFT Kannur. National Institute of Fashion Technology Kannur was established in the year 2008. Known as the city of looms and laws, Kannur is the perfect place for fashion and technology institutions. The campus is settled on 10 acres of land allotted by the state government of Kerala under the aegis of the Ministry of Textiles. In 2008, this campus started functioning with 2 undergraduate courses, Bachelor of Fashion Technology in Apparel Production and Bachelor of Design in Textile Design, with total of 51 students. When it comes to the academics, NIFT Kannur now offers 2 postgraduate programs and 5 undergraduate programs. Today, NIFT Kannur has emerged as a premier institution in the field of fashion. Our alumni occupy eminent positions in the fashion industry. Our industry-ready graduates are placed majorly through our industry linkage pan-India and abroad. And our recruiters are renowned fashion brands, luxury brands, leading manufacturers and exporters. That was a brief introduction about our prestigious institution.
Now, I'd like to invite our beloved director, Sir Akil Kumar Kulshrestha, to address the gathering.
Good morning and Jai Hind to you all. And at the very outset, I would like to welcome you all to NIFT Kannur, what NIFT Kannur is and what is the history of NIFT, which has already been told to you all by the speakers before me. I can only say that you all should be feeling proud today to be part of one of the national institutes. None of the IT is in top 100 institutions in the world. And which is the best management institute in the country? IIM. But no IIM is in top 100 in the world. And which is the best medical college in India? AIMS Delhi. That is also not even in top 100 in the world. But here I can say with proud that NIFT is not only in top 100, it is in top 10 best fashion institutes in the world. So I think that gives you enough reason to feel proud being part of this elite institution today. I know all of you are coming from different parts of the country. I interacted with few of them, and the farthest that I interacted, one of the students, is from Itanagar in Arunachal Pradesh. Is there anybody who is farther than Itanagar? I'll tell you that whenever I ask something, whosoever is the winner, he or she gets the prize. That prize, slowly and slowly you will get to know what prize you get. So anybody who is farther from Itanagar? No one. Okay. So I take it that the farthest student who has coming up. Okay, thank you. So I can see that a lot of you are coming for the first time away from your parents to an institution which requires full freedom and creativity. And how many of you who are coming out from your respective home, away from your parents and not from Kerala? Quite a few. Okay, down. Now I will ask similar thing in a different manner. How many of you are from Kannur? Good. That's the beauty of NIFT Kannuр, that we have people from all parts of the country, and it is not that while we are counting all parts of the country we can ever miss Kannur. We have good number from Kannur also. In the same series, how many of you are feeling happy that you are away and will be staying away from your parents? Parents are not here, you can openly say. Raise your hand. Don't worry, camera is only towards me. It is not towards you. Parents are watching, but they are watching only me. And how many of you are feeling sad that you will be away from your parents? The rest all are neutral? Okay, I tell you one thing. A very small story. That those who are feeling sad, those who are feeling that how will they stay away from their parents? They have never stayed away from their parents even for one day. And I can see even yesterday and also today that even in this by the mothers, I have seen that. But all those who are feeling sad, I can only tell you one thing, that a very small story, that when Mahatma Buddha was spreading wisdom all over the world, he used to go from one place to another to enlighten people about the life, about the world. One fine evening he reached a village. Everywhere, wherever, whichever village he used to reach, there used to be people waiting for him at the doorstep. And they used to greet him and take him to the village and look after him in the best possible manner. But when he reached to this particular village, there was no one. Even his disciples who have reached there, they also could not motivate anybody to go and greet Gautam Buddha and meet him and learn some lessons for life. After some time, Gautam Buddha reached there. Whatever his disciples could manage for him to eat or spend the night, he spent. But after some time, 2-3 hours, the villagers realized that they have made a mistake. They all came to Gautam Buddha. They said that we made a mistake and we realized that we have made a mistake. And we request you to extend your stay here for another day so that we can look after you. Gautam Buddha very coolly said, no problem, if you have realized that is the biggest thing that a human being can do, so don't worry. But they kept on insisting, no, we want you to stay here so that we can do the needful. But Gautam Buddha had a fixed plan, he had to stick to that. Later on, they said that, okay, if that be the case, then we will walk with you till you reach the next village. And when they reached the boundary of the next village, all those people with tears in their eyes, they were there to bid adieu to Gautam Buddha. In the end, Gautam Buddha gave them a blessing that you all are very good people, very good human beings, and I will pray to God that all your children from your village should continue to stay with their parents all their life. None of them should ever go away from the village, and look after the village and the elderly people within the village. Listening this, villagers were very happy that at least he gave a good blessing to us. They moved to the next village. Similar thing happened, just to cut the story short. Next day when Gautam Buddha was to leave for the next village, Again, this village people also came to see him up to the village boundary. When they reached there, Gautam Buddha gave them a blessing. And in that village, he was looked after as never before. They were very courteous, very, very appealing people, ready to do anything for that duration of stay of Gautam Buddha. Ever stay in the village with their parents. Never ever. And once they leave the village, they should never come back to the village. Now all his disciples, they said, what are you doing? Those who have not looked after you, you gave them a blessing that you should continue to live with your parents in the same village. And you are telling them who have looked after you so well that none of you should ever stay in the same village with your parents. You should go all over the world, but never ever in the same village. Why did you do so? You know what did he say? He said goodness should spread. Goodness should go out to spread further goodness. To all those who have left your home, remember that you are the ambassadors of goodness. You all have come here to spread the goodness and take it further all over the world. That is all. I wanted to tell you that all those who are feeling bad and those parents who are seeing me through live streaming, it's this that I wanted to remind you that if your children are going out, remember they are out for a good cause, for a very noble cause, and for the cause for which, being a parent, I know that all parents would have waited for years for their child to join a reputed national institute. And you all are there today. As you have already been told that NIFT KANNUR, first NIFT started in 1986 in New Delhi. Later on we progressed and today we are having 19 campuses spread all across the country. And we have a wide range, wide strength of 41,000 plus alumni of NIFT, putting their benchmark in various fields of fashion, industry, and everywhere, wherever they go. I am sure that today is the information of era. You would have seen a lot of YouTube videos and everything. I can even tell you that there are a few NIFT students who have cracked IAS, IPS, and many such other competitions. So world is open for you once you are graduate from this place. You all have come here for what purpose? Is anybody having any idea that what purpose? To become a designer? Isn't it? And then what about those who have come to technology department? What about those who have come to management department? So remember that you all have come here to be a professional who is ready to take on anything and everything in any industry in the country or abroad. You all, at the end of it, we expect and we are very sure that on completion of your respective degrees, you would be a confident professional with a great personality, which would be spreading goodness and happiness in all directions wherever you are. Because our key functioning here is to convert you into a professional. That is our priority one, who is industry ready. And industry is ready to grab you with both the hands. That is what the aim that we are working here. And I can say with full conviction with the faculties who are here, that with that aim, if you have come here, at the end of it, you will realize that you have achieved your aim. And through you, we have achieved our aim, our faculties would have achieved their aim.
At the same time, you also would be knowing that we have collaboration with many of the international universities, one of the best or few of the best fashion institutes in the world, where we have our exchange programs. Slowly and slowly, I don't want to bombard you with so much of information that it becomes information overflow and then it starts going out from both the ears. So I don't want that to happen. So I can just give you an idea that NIFT has also got MOUs signed with many best fashion institutes in the world for international exchange programs. That is also part of our way that we proceed. Yesterday some of the parents came to me, even today also few of them, I met them en route. They said, sir, I am from Pune and there are two more friends of her, though they are not in the same department, but one of them is from Mumbai and one of them is from Satara. So can they be adjusted in the same room? How many of you think that it should be done? That people from the same state should stay together? No one? So please tell your parents also that you want to stay. Because that is the beauty of the National Institute. You have come to a National Institute where, excuse me, where the cosmopolitan population and cosmopolitan culture is there. So, and more often than not, probably you would be staying with somebody from different state, different part of the country, different part of the same state. And this will be the first way in which we develop your personality. So that you develop adaptability. Adaptability with different type of people, having difference of opinion, difference of thoughts, difference of way of life, but that's the way life would be hereinafter. Once you go to any industry, you can't expect everything to be the way that you want it to be. You have to adapt. So that training for adaptability start right from day one in NIFT. And this hostel allotment is also part of that training only. So in case if somebody was feeling bad and was not willing to raise hand that wanted to stay with the same state people, please bear with us. This is the way that we want you to develop. Not only we, any institute of national repute, everywhere it is done like that only. And I'm very sure that at the end of first semester when you all would be going for break, some of you will come back and ask me, sir, I hope our roommates will remain the same. They will not change. Because that's the affinity and bonding that staying together makes. And I have seen courses passing out. I have seen convocation. I'm telling you that some of you might not be knowing today that who is sitting onto your right or who is sitting onto your left. But just let 1 year pass. Thereafter, you would like the same person to sit onto your left and right. And if somebody else comes there, you only will tell me, please go, my friend also has to come. Or some of you will come and put your bag there, that okay, somebody is sitting here. And when your friend will come, that is the time you will lift up your bag. That is the affinity which is developed here. And we want you to develop and grow with that affinity and go out with that mindset of adaptability. That anything and everything which is here is the best. Look, there are loopholes anywhere and everywhere. But as a professional, your aim should be to look at the brighter side of the picture. Look that half glass filled. Don't look that glass is half empty. Glass will remain, some part of glass will remain empty, even if you fill it to the brink. So, but you have to see that which part is full and try to fill the empty part. I don't know how many of you have been told earlier, many times you would have, one of you have read a very old doha of Kabir. I will translate it in English also, that Guru Gobind Dohu Khade means God and teacher both are standing. Whom should I bow down to? And in the end, Kabir has said that bow down to your teachers, because they are the ones who has taught you anything and everything, even about the God. Teacher may be in any form, in any class, at any level. But remember, your teachers are the ones who will make you what you will become after 2 years or 4 years from today. So always remember this aspect, that those who are sitting in the first few rows, they are the people who will be mentoring you and molding you in a totally different personality, the difference of which may not be visible to you, but would certainly be visible to your friends who would have been aspiring to come here and sit next to you, but unfortunately they could not. So they will be able to tell you the difference. So remember, and as I always tell to every batch, that there are only 2 people in this world who will always be very happy in your progress. One is the parent and other is teacher. And what a beautiful occasion it is that today we are at a place where we have both teachers and the parents here, and you are sitting between them. So remember that a parent may be having 2, 4, 10, how many children, but they will be equally happy in growth and progress of every child of theirs. Same way, the teachers who are sitting here, hundreds of students would have gone past them. But even today when they get news that somebody has done something good in their life, they feel equally good. So you people are blessed that today you are sitting between the teachers and the parents. You are between them. So remember these 2 things and always have utter respect for them. In the end, before I finish, as I always do, that I finish with a small moral story. I'll tell you that wherever you go in your life, whosoever would be sitting your left, right today, you may not be knowing it, him or her. But in times to come, you will become good friends. Some one of you will reach the top positions in the country and in the world. Some of you may or may not, but remember that you all are friends. And believe it, that this world is a place of karma. Whatever karma one does, it comes back. So be nice, be good to everyone. To sum it up, I will tell you a very small story. Most of you would have heard about Ramchandji having been given Vanvas for 14 years. Most of you would have heard. Thereafter what happened? It happened in a different era. In a different era, when Krishnaji got birth, you all know that immediately after his birth he was separated from his parents. And after 14 years, when he came back, so his mother asked him, Devki, that you are God. You could have done anything and everything. But why did you give us this pain of staying away from my son for 14 years? Then Krishnaji said that yes, I am God, that's why I have done it. Because in my previous life, in a different era, when God came on earth, it was you who separated me from my mother for 14 years. And it was that mother, Yashoda ji, who stayed away from his son, from her son for 14 years. So I wanted to compensate that, and you had to get result of your karma. of your karma. So remember that whatever karma one does, it stays irrespective of the religious belief or faith. Karma should always be good, positive, and contributing towards the society, towards one and all. In the end, I thank you and all your parents for having selected NIFT Kannur or got NIFT Kannur, whatever way it is. I can only tell you that amongst the NIFTs, all 19 campuses, where we are and what we have achieved in last few years since 2008, slowly and slowly you will get to know, and then you will feel pride. And when you interact with your friends who have gone to some other NIFTs, and when you will discuss with them that what is the routine there they are having and what is the routine that you will have here, then you will feel pride to be part of NIFT Kannur. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Our beloved director, the backbone of our institution. Thank you so much, sir.
I request everyone to be seated in the auditorium.
Okay, once again, good morning and Jai Hind to all of you. And whatever I was saying before the break, that the affinity that will develop within 4 years or 2 years for PG, you all have proved me wrong within few minutes. That this affinity developed within 1 hour, and that became so strong that you all were not even ready to come back inside the hall for further proceedings. But remember that we have to stick to the time schedule because everything is related with the next event. So I'll expect you all to be little more punctual whenever the time is given, because after this you will have few other events and then finally it will finish off the day's proceedings with the CMS registration. That is going to take some time. So for the last student to get the CMS registration, it should not happen that we spend 5 extra minutes here, which will result somebody amongst your friends going home after it becomes dark in the evening. So please understand that and adhere to the time schedule. Okay, before we proceed further, I would like to introduce you all to our campus academic coordinator, Dr. Professor Afroz Fareed. Please give her a big hand. And she is the thing for everything related to academics. So please, and Dr. Afroz is in TD department, but she is campus academic coordinator, which is called CAC in short form of entire NIFT KANNUR. So anything and everything which is pertaining to academics will be dealt by her. So I request Dr. Afroz to please call your team and introduce. And in addition to it, the CAC, we also have Link CAC. Professor Ablash, he is from FC department. In absence or when the burden is so much on CAC, then they both share the burden of the workload because of the academic reasons, this being primarily an academic institution. So now I request Dr. Afroz to please introduce your team and all the other further proceedings. Thank you.
Good day to all. A very warm welcome to all the students who have joined NIFT KANNUR. KANNUR is the one short term which all the students use is Adipoli KANNUR, which means beautiful KANNUR. Welcome, and we are going to have a wonderful 4 years or 2 years together. It's a family, it's a close-knit family. So once again, welcome to it. It's my great pleasure to introduce my team. My team consists of 6 CCs. CCs basically stand for Center Coordinator, which equivalents to a HOD in any other organization. I would like to welcome the CCs on the dais. On dais, first is Foundation Program CC, Anusha Arun. FDCC, Anuga Chandran. CCFC, Renita Ramesh. CC Bachelor's in Fashion Technology, Mogana Priya. CCTD, Divya. And CCKD of Knitwear Design is Shalu Nair, she's absent. Drishya will be introducing her team. Please come forward, Drishya. And that's the undergraduate team and postgraduate. I'd like to invite on dais MD CC, Greenatsa. And CC of Masters in Fashion Management, Professor Dr. Krishna Kumar sir. Now the CCs will individually introduce their team to you, and following which I will be introducing the other administrative team from COE and my CAC team. Thank you.
I would now request CC of the Foundation Program in charge, Assistant Professor Ms. Anusha Arun to introduce the FP team.
Good morning everyone. Very warm welcome to NIFT Kannur. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce the Department of Foundation Program, inviting Mr. Kapilin, the LINKS CCFP, Mr. Roshan, Mr. Vipin, Roshan, the assistant, Vipin and Anu, the department lab assistants of Foundation Program. So this is actually a very small team of our foundation department, but at the same time we do have the support of all other faculties from all the departments to guide and teach you throughout this program for the first year, and then later on you will be going to your respective department. Thank you.
Moving on to the introduction of our departments, starting with the undergraduate programs, I would like to invite on stage CC of Fashion Communication Department, Assistant Professor Ms. Renita Ramesh, along with her team.
Good morning everyone. A warm welcome to NIFT Kannur. Introducing the Department of Fashion Communication, I'll start with the introduction of the senior most faculty, Mr. Abhilash Balan. Sir has been associated with in the domain of teaching field over 2 decades and has been associated with NIFT for the past 15 years. Area of specialty, Sir handles subjects including interface design and experience design, photography and editing, and also behavioral and psychology related subjects. Moving over to Mr. Edlin Bin JJ. Edil is of NIFT expertise. She handles subject which is web design and all tech related subjects. We have Dr. Mohammed Ashraf. Sir joined NIFT in 2022 and his area of expertise is fashion and print media, visual culture study and digital design and communication. So in the area of in faculty area we are 6 members. My name is Renita Ramesh. I am the Center Coordinator and Associate as Assistant Professor. Joined NIFT Kannur in 2018. My association with NIFT goes a decade back, I'm an alumna of NIFT Kannur campus. I did my master's in design space and graduated in 2014. My area of expertise includes fashion styling, fashion basics, design fundamentals, and trend research, trend spotting and research. So along with the teaching community, we also have two more staff in our department. We have Major Subedar retired Mr. Sajeevan KV. Sir has been associated with the Indian Army as staff desk as desk staff, and during his over a period of 3 decades, and has received multiple awards for his excellent performance of the same. And we have Miss Vinita. She's our multitask assistant, and she's in charge of photography lab. She is a professional photographer and has experience over a decade. So that's the Department of Fashion Communication. Thank you.
Thank you, Team FC. I would now like to invite the CC of Fashion Design Department, Assistant Professor Ms. Anuga Chandran, along with her team onto the stage.
Good morning everyone, I am Anuga, the Center Coordinator for FD Department, Fashion Design. So we have the eminent faculty members in FD Department, starting with Manu Prasad sir. He is the senior most faculty in the department, and he was the previous CC who also guides me in my CC activities. And next is Chandala ma'am, she is also SDAC, and Anusha Arun. She is CCFT, then Prashant sir, Georgie Sunny, Dr. Vijayalakshmi ma'am, and we also have 2 staff members who is actually the backbone and also supports us as well as the students in all the departmental activities. Our department assistant Sandhya and also lab assistant Ajit. So this is our department. And we'll be having a detailed introduction and we'll be interacting with you all once you are in the department. Thank you all. And welcome you all to NIFT Kannuр.
Thank you, Team FD. Now I would like to invite on stage the CC of Bachelor of Fashion Technology Department, Assistant Professor Ms. Mona Priya, along with her team.
Good morning. On behalf of our Department Fashion Technology, I extend a very warm welcome to you all. Here, I'm standing to represent the oldest department. Why I say the oldest department is it? We have our graduates. We have graduated around 12 batches. We are here in the beginning of the center, like from the inception, we are here like from 2008. So I'm happy to introduce such a proud department. I am Mohana Priya. I am Center Coordinator for Fashion Technology Department. I have graduated MTech Apparel Technology and Management, and I teach classes related to apparel production, etc. Here I start with the senior most faculty. Dr. Professor Manush Tiwari. He is not available here today. He has gone for an international conference, and he has industry and academic experience more than 15 years, and he has contributed a lot of research papers and book chapters. Next, we have one more faculty, Mr. Chakravarti, Associate Professor. He is pursuing his PhD and he is on his study leave. He will be joining us from tomorrow. His specializations are CAD, pattern making, and he is also in charge of CMS. Now I will start with Mr. Chandru Mowli. He is assistant professor. He has more than 30 years of industry and more than 10 years of academic experience, and he is pursuing his PhD. He also teaches class regarding sourcing, merchandising. He has too much experience in apparel management. We have Mr. Nitin, assistant professor. He has done his masters in apparel management, and his specialization is pattern making, CAD, all those people, construction, etc. And we have Ms. Sunita. She is associate professor, and her specialization is computer application, and she is having expertise in web development and database management. We have Mr. Ashif. He is a mechanical engineering background person. He has done his manufacturing engineering and mechanical engineering, and he has expertise in production, designing, etc. Then we have Dr. Rupai. He is from IIT Delhi. Happy to introduce. He has contributed a lot of research papers and book chapters, and his specializations are technical textiles, fiber structures, IoT, law. And we have Ms. Rashmi. She is our junior assistant. She is with us for last 7 years. And we have Navya Narayanan. She is a lab assistant. This is our department. And we welcome you once again. Stay happy. All the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Team NIFT. I would like to invite on stage the CC of Knitwear Design Department, Assistant Professor Ms. Shaluri Nair, along with the team. In the absence of Professor Shalu, I invite CC in charge, Professor Drishya Rajan, onto the stage.
Good morning everyone, and I welcome everyone to NIFT KANNUR. So, I'll have my team on stage. So, I'll introduce myself. I'm Risha, and being here for 10 years. And my areas of experts are styling and draping. And we have our CC in charge, center coordinator. She is on leave actually. She is basically a NIFT alumni, and she is being specialized in garment constructions and pattern making. Then we have the senior most faculty, D. Suresh Kumar sir. Basically, he is technical textile, his specialization. He has been here more than 15 years. And then we have Lalita Lakshmi. She is also been here for 2 years. And she is mainly taking GC, garment construction and pattern making. And we have our technical staff, Jinsen. He is basically a machine mechanic. And he will be also guiding you for your lab also, as a lab assistant. Then we have our junior assistant who will be working in the department, and along with you, you will be connected with him for many reasons related to your documents and other stuff, Mr. Sitin Lal. And we have Vasantan. He is also a lab assistant. So this is our team. So further we will be get to know more once you are back to the department. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Team K. I would now like to invite on stage the CC of Textile Design Department, Assistant Professor Ms. Divya V, along with her team.
Good morning everyone. Welcome to NIFT KANNUR. I'm Divya, Center Coordinator and Assistant Professor of Textile Design Department. So I would like to introduce my team. This is my team, and we have two senior professors in our department, Professor Dr. Afroz Pari and Professor Dr. Ramachandran. And we are senior faculty, Ms. Jyoti Shivanan, Assistant Professor, and Kavilan, Assistant Professor. And we have a department staff. For the backbone of our department, as a senior department assistant, Mr. Prabhakaran, assistant, and the lab assistant, Mr. Mahendra, and lab assistant, Mr. Navish. So we will detail about your department introduction in our department orientation. Thank you.
Thank you, Team TD. Moving on to the postgraduate programs, I would like to invite on stage the CC of Master of Space Design Department, Assistant Professor Mr. Girinath G, along with his team.
Good morning all, welcome to the world of design. And as you create anything, when we have this possibility of design space, we have great faculties with us who I'd like to introduce so that you just know that we are from Masters of Design Department, but we also teach in other departments and foundation departments. You'll be seeing us everywhere. So first of all, I'd like to introduce Professor Amalendu. He's one of the senior most faculty who's been here for the longest time and the department, and he's from ICE and Mumbai, and he will be taking classes on research, design thinking and design paradigm, because it's such a great evolving word, and he's pursuing his PhD. So great there. And we have Dr. Sunny Bensal, and he is from IIT Delhi, amazing research person, and we've been learning from him a lot. So great to have him there. He will be taking design research, methods and how to connect with industry, what kind of proposals you can do, so that you create a great career pathway for yourself. Then we have Professor Smija, who is also from art, aesthetic, and the world of visual culture. So you'll be learning a lot of creativity, historical spaces. You will be just getting lost in another world of a different civilization through her words. So great there. And then we have Professor Rajesh, who is into innovation. He's an alumni from NIFT Delhi, and he will be taking a lot of ideas for what next in any given area of innovation, thinking, and jugaad, which is such a great thing which we as Indians possess, but in jugaad we see innovation. So how to take that as a great career pathway. And then we have the spine of our department, Manjula ma'am, Manjula Chechi, we call her with lots of love, and Sylvia ma'am, who will be always there with you no matter what. Even if you don't see us, you'll be seeing them daily, after you, and making sure that you do what needs to be done, because I know as students we sometimes, get here and there, and that's okay. So she will be always there more than any of us. Will be there for the classes. I'm your center coordinator for right now. I'm Girinath Gopinath. I'm also NIFT alumni from 1999, NIFT Delhi. And I have been teaching for actually, a lot of years also, like I think 13, 14. So I'll be there with you all. Thank you so much. That's the team.
Thank you, Team Andis. Moving on to the next postgraduate program, I would like to invite on stage the CC of Master of Fashion Management Department, Professor Dr. N. Krishna Kumar, along with his team.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Fashion Management Studies Department, I welcome you all for this, for our NIFT campus. In my department, we have totally 6 faculties. Okay, starting with Miss Powell, assistant professor, who is specialized in sustainable and brand management subjects. And she is also pursuing her PhD. Then move on to Miss Mukti. She has specialization in entrepreneurship subjects. She is also pursuing her PhD from Bardha University. Then move on to Mr. Praveen Raj. He is specialized in buying and planning, an enthusiastic faculty. and also alumnus of MFM 2012 Chennai. Then move on to Miss Eduraji. He is specialized in marketing subjects. And he is also a past alumni of ISB Hyderabad. Then myself, Krishna Kumar, professor. I will be handling subjects related to strategic and supply chain management. And we have our department assistant, Srividya. So most of the students will be dealing with the daily activities. Once again, on behalf of Fashion Management Studies, we welcome to the NIFT KANNUR fraternity. Thank you.
Thank you, Team MFM. As our Joint Director, Dr. Manoj Tiwari is currently on official duty, I kindly request our Campus Academy Coordinator, Professor Dr. Afroz Farid, to introduce the COE and CACP.
Just as any building is not made only out of bricks, it's made of many other material also. Here, NIFT KANNUR is also just not made out of faculty and CZs and the administrative team. We have a number of people who work together as a team to make this wonderful place exist and give its best. So, in the absence of Manoj Tiwari sir, I would like to invite on dais the COE team, the Control of Education team. Yes, please come on dais. These are people who will be, whom you will be associated with all your needs. Anything related to tests and exams. On dais we have Ms. Prajina. She's one of the senior assistants here who's been serving NIFT KANNUR for the last 12 years. Yes, Prajina? 12 to 15 years? Yeah, 15 years. Okay. Next we have Mr. Vineet, who helps us out in all the administration and examination related. Thank you. In the absence of JD sir, I would like to introduce two people from their office. JD office. Pushpa Jiji? Not here. She's one very important person you tend to meet a lot. And Mr. Unni Krishnan sir? Not here? Okay, we'll get to meet them later. And then I go on to my CAC office. Two people who run my office actually. Yes, please come on guys. This is actually my team, apart from SECs. Mr. Hari Krishnan and Mr. Sudarshan. Anything related to academics, anything related to your subjects, your selection of general electives, anything you have any difficulty with when you come to reach my office, which is on the 3rd floor, and you will first meet them, you will explain to them. If they are not able to solve your issues, most of the time they'll be able to sort it out. If they are not able to solve it, then it comes to me. Okay? I hope you don't have any issues. You have a pleasant study at NIFT KANNUR.
So when you are introducing the other administrative
There are two people apart from this, before I go on, the hostel wardens. Most of you must already be aware. Yes, please come on guys. We have two hostels. One is the inside hostel and one is the outside hostel. So the inside hostel is taken care of by Praveena Kamble. Come forward. Yeah, and the outside hostel by Ms. Bindu. These two are the two people who you will be associating with a lot in with related all your hostel activities and all your needs. Hope you have a pleasant stay. Thank you. Next we have a few other people who will be helping you out. That is the nurse, that is Syed Banu, Reshma and Nitya. Are they there? Yeah, so we have a team of nurse And apart from that, there's an IT team. Okay, it consists of Devan and Meena. They're not coming forward, they're not there. They're outside doing their IT work, I suppose. Okay, Ashar. Yeah. And Vishnu. Okay, they're all busy because we are having live telecast right now. Okay, so they will be handling all those issues for you. And we have an electrician and building team, that is Prakash, Rijin and Kiran. Are they here? They are also busy, I suppose. So apart from that, we have the director office team, the accounts team and the academic department team. Director sir, you have to introduce themselves? They, because they basically come under director sir.
So once again here I am at your service to introduce to my team and my staff which is there. Primarily among the officers, I've got two officers. One is the establishment, purchase and academic officers. He's looking after he's the one with whom you will be interacting primarily for the academic reasons. Mr. D.S. Reddy. He is looking after multiple portfolios. One is for you all, most important academic. All academic affairs will be dealt by him. And for looking after the academic matters, Mr. Manoj is there. He is the assistant in that department. Other persons of establishment and purchase, they are all busy. As you all can understand that if things are happening smoothly, because somebody is still working. So that is the reason. And in addition to him, there is one accounts branch which is being looked after by our accounts officer. He is also busy in some work because so many fees related issues are there and other things which are being done. So his entire staff is committed as of now. A lot of things are happening on financial aspects because of the fee deposition and all those things. So, but accounts officer very rarely you will be interacting with. Most of the transactions are online. Most important person will be Mr. Reddy for academic reasons. So any query that you all have will be resolved by academic department. Thank you very much. In addition to it, I have my own personal staff, Ms. Jijana. She is also looking after the admin department, Danya, and Malachani. So these are the four people whom you will be interacting with whenever you come to my office. And I can tell you that all those whom you haven't seen, probably you will be interacting with them maximum, because if you have to come to me, you will be coming through them. And I only hope that you don't have to interact with them for coming to me, but in case of anything, we are always there to resolve anything and everything. But would expect you to have gone through the proper procedures, and otherwise we are all available and everybody will be there. Thank you. Thank you. And before I sum it up, the most important persons for all the students, their development, their activity, and list is endless. Even manual also gave up when their duties were being written. They are backbone of this campus, and you will be interacting with them right from today onwards. They are our SDACs. May I request Ms. Shangri-La and Mr. Adil to please come. And I was waiting for this team to come, then I will tell you the achievement of these people, what they have achieved for NIFT KANNUR. So they are your SDACs. I will not tell the full form because that will be one of the questions at a later stage to you all. And it is because of these two people that in 2022 we were 16th in Converge. Converge, if all of you, most of you won't be knowing, is an inter-NIFT sports and cultural event amongst all the NIFTs across the country. So we were 16th in 2022, and these are the two people who made sure that from 16th we jumped to 6th position all over India. Ideally we should have been in top 3. So it is because of these people. And it is these two faculty members who are performing the duties of SDAC. These are the people who search the talent which is there in you, whether it is hidden or known to you, but they will find it out. They are capable of that, and they will make sure that with you all being there, 265 of you, from 6th, this time our target is to be in top 3 in India. And with you all and their guidance, I am sure we will be. And their activity with you all will start from tomorrow, tomorrow evening audition. No, they will give their introduction, but day after tomorrow, what all you will be doing, that they will find out tomorrow. As I told you, that whatever talent you have, whether you know it or it is hidden, it is latent to you also, but they will find it out. And whatever they will find out, that would be visible day after tomorrow from you all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I missed out one important unit, that is your resource center, RC, Team RC. It's headed by Amalendu sir. Yes sir. And the RC team, can you please come on dais? So RC is basically a library where you will be going to borrow all the books. So Amalendu sir is in charge of RC. In addition to that, we have Ramamurthy sir. And we have Sandhya. Sandhya is not here? Suranya. Okay, she's not here. Okay. So this is another important facet which you will be using a lot. With that, there is more other teams like purchase, establishment, all those things. And as you start getting associated, I think you will start meeting them and you will know them more than anybody else by the time you pass out. CIC. Oh yeah, we have CIC ma'am, that is Mukti, RIC sir, Edu sir. So we have a lot of people. RIC is he's the alumni and the industry link coordinator. We have international linkages coordinator, and that is now Rupayan, Dr. Rupayan. CIC, the full form is basically a person who takes care of all the handlooms, handicrafts and all those initiatives which is handled by NIFT. So we have lots of such titles. We have, almost everybody has an additional role to play. We also have a project in charge here, Ramchandran sir, Professor Ramchandran sir. So almost everybody has multiple portfolios here. So as you start your education procedure here, you will get to know each one of them. Welcome to NIFT KANNUR and thank you so much.
Thank you ma'am, thank you sir. I would like to request our Link Campus Academic Coordinator Assistant, Professor Mr. Abhilash Balan, to give a vote of thanks. Respected Director, my dear colleagues, students and parents, I'm so honored today to have this vote of thanks. This is our 16th orientation from the inception in 2008, and we have great alumnus across. And today, after all the introductions, let me have the official vote of thanks. First, I would extend my sincere gratitude to our beloved director, Colonel Kumar Kalishreshtha, for his wonderful narrative and inspiring speech, as usual. Every time we used to have great interaction with students, we'll be knowing that later. And I would extend my regard and gratitude to our campus academic coordinator, Professor Dr. Afroz Farid, for her elegant introductions and speech. And let me thankful to our foundation program course coordinator, Ms. Anusha Arun, for her efforts all these days to coordinate this event. And I'm very grateful to her two elegant comparists, Mr. Ashley Jacob and Ms. Nivya Martin, for their flawless comparing. Now the most important part, our students across India, all these extenuating climate conditions, you're here, and as you can see in the backdrop, this is what you're going to experience in another 4 years. It's the glimpses what we are given to you to understand NIFT Kannur, and as CIC was mentioning about, it's going to be a part of an Adipoli Kannur family. Congratulations and thanks for being here. And to the amazing parents who accompanied here, all these situations, like they are your actual well-wishers, like as directors have mentioned in speech, they're here, very anxious, they've gone through all the tensions of admissions, all the procedures, all these days, and we are very sad, like we cannot accommodate them in this hall, but still, they are all watching there, and we are very thankful to all the parents who gathered over here, and we promise you, we assure you that we'll make sure your kids will make you proud, and thanks you once again. And we have all these functions to be very, very wonderful, colorful, but there are people who is working behind this for last weeks and months, starting with all the campus coordinators, CCs, department heads, and each segment is having their own heads and people who's actually worked for this for a pretty long period of time. All the faculty members and department assistants, supporting staffs, all been introduced over here, and including our housekeeping staffs, chechis, who's effortless, cleaning all the campuses, and the security people, and everyone over here. Thank you for your wonderful support and making this event a great one. Thank you once again. Thank you. Okay, before we close the day's proceedings here, as you all know that we have a very unfortunate incident in Wayanad yesterday, and we have lost a lot of valuable lives for the nation. I will request you all to please stand 2 minutes in silence in the memory of those who have not been so fortunate to see this day, and we will pray to God that their souls may rest in peace and they attain Sadgati.
Thank you very much. That's it.
As we conclude our inaugural ceremony, thank you so much everyone for being present here, and congratulations to everyone. Welcome to the NIFT family.
I would request all students to proceed for CMS registration in room number 105, and also request all parents not to accompany the students for the process so as to make the registration process smooth and quick. A reminder that the lunch will be served at 12 p.m. For students, we have two venues. PG students and parents are requested to proceed to outside hostel mess, and UG students and parents are requested to proceed to inside hostel mess, while faculty and staff are requested to head to the cafeteria behind the main campus building.
Once again, welcome to NIFT Kannur. Let's make this journey a memorable one. Enjoy the rest of the day. This concludes our orientation inauguration program. If you have any questions or need assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to our staff. Have a wonderful day and best of luck with your studies. The CMS registration starts at 1. So after lunch, finish your lunch and make sure that you reach 105 on time.
One important announcement, please, to all the students, new joining students. While you are going for CMS registration, you have to mention your name as per your 10th class mark sheet. Because wherever you will mention the CMS mark sheet, CMS name your name will be mentioned in CMS, it will affect everywhere in your mark sheet, grade sheet and degree certificate. And whenever we want to issue any bona fide certificate also, we will check the same in the CMS. Okay, and also I request your name and your parents' name. Only we are facing a problem only with the Maharashtra state government and Gujarat government. Why? Because there they will mention only the mother's name. Okay, father's name is not there. But when we are going to issue the degree certificate, there the father's name is a must. We have to indicate to our headquarters. Then I request all the students to kindly indicate your name as per your 10th class mark sheet. As per your 10th class mark sheet. Because your degree certificate will be issued as per the 10th class mark sheet. Because in some of the cases we saw that the 10th class name is different when compared to the plus two class certificate. That's why we are taking only 10th class as a rule, that as per 10th class certificate only your degree certificate will be issued. That's why please check once again, and whatever it has been mentioned in our 10th class certificate only, you have to mention the name in CMS. The CMS data will not be changed. Hence, you please check it carefully and fill the details. Thank you.
I request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे